Titanfall 2 is actually a really fun game. Alright, so we get into the Tomb Raider. So we got the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, so this is the 2013 Tomb Raider reboot that originally came out on PS3 360, so PS4 edition. So the funny thing, for all the Tomb Raider games of this generation, I had like the fancy special edition for them, even though I wasn't particularly trying to get that. So we got was that Rise of Tomb Raider, so this is the second game. And then recently last year we got Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Now, I wasn't about to put Rise with the R's and Shadow with the S's because it's 3 fucking Tomb Raider games. I'd just rather have all 3 of them together. Call me crazy. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. This is garbage, unfortunately. Don't mind this is my extension cord for the camera because I didn't have the battery charged. Alright, so, Torment Tides of Numenera, right? I think I said that right. It's like a spiritual successor to... What the fuck was that game? I picked a bad time of the day to record this. Spiritual successor to... Maybe I'll annotate this when it comes to me when I upload this. But if you know what this game is, you know what it's a successor to. And so when I got this from GameStop, they had this like pre-order steelbook that literally nobody pre-ordered this game in my local GameStop, so they just asked me if I wanted it. I said sure, why not. Alright, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, the PlayStation 4 edition. This is exclusive to GameStop physically, and I got it for I don't know, like $30, and I never opened it, just because I still have my PS3 that I have out. So no, never mind that stupid screen mouse. I have my PS3 out, so I still just kind of play that on the PS3 if I want to. Uncharted 4, the Big Dumb Edition. There's a steelbook in here. I'm not going to take it out. The Uncharted collection, so that's 1, 2, and 3, all on one Blu-ray, so all very convenient. Uncharted Lost Legacy, like the Dishonored Death of the Outsider. It's like once a glorified DLC, it's like a full-fledged game almost. Until Dawn, great game, especially if you're a horror fan. Vampire or Vampire, so this is a really interesting action / RPG / Souls kind of game. Not deep. Combat's not as deep as a Souls game, but that's kind of what they were going for. I really like this game. I played through it twice last year. Telltale's Walking Dead, Season 1. Fucking amazing story-wise. Ending almost got a tear out of me. Then we got Season 2, and not officially Season 3, but it's the 3rd season for all intents and purposes. Wasteland 2, Director's Cut, like top-down RPG, sequel to Wasteland, which kind of the Fallout series spun off of because they couldn't officially do a Wasteland 2, so they created Fallout back in the mid-90s. Watch Dogs and Watch Dogs 2. Now, people say Watch Dogs 2 was a huge improvement over Watch Dogs, and I agree with that. I like Watch Dogs 2, but I kind of like the original too. I think it might have been because I didn't really follow its development, so I wasn't expecting much. So, White Day, A Labyrinth Named School. This is a Korean horror game. It's a remake of early 2000s game, also the same name. It was also released physically in the US, but for some reason, the PAL edition was much cheaper online, so I said, fuck it, it's region free, I'll get the PAL edition. Excuse me. Witcher 3, it's a little known game, I don't know if you've heard of it. And then, running theme with my collection is we get the Witcher 3 Complete Edition. So I love this game. I love Geralt. I love the lore. I love the story. Never fucking beat it because there's so much to do. I will one of these days. Wolf Among Us, another Telltale game that breaks my heart we never got a sequel because this game was great. So Wolfenstein and Wolfenstein the Old Blood. So that was the well, you know, it's fucking Wolfenstein, and then the Old Blood was like a not really expansion, not really DLC. It's like just an offshoot game. But this is both of them because originally that came out separately. One of my favorite series, Yakuza. So we got Yakuza 0. Just fucking, if you were going to get in the Yakuza games, start with 0. It's just incredible. So Yakuza 0. Then we jump all the way to Yakuza 6. It's the limited edition. So this is the conclusion of Kiryu's story, allegedly. I hope he'll be back one day. I love Kiryu. We have Yakuza Kiwami, complete remake of the original Yakuza for PS2. Great game. And then we have Yakuza Kiwami 2, which is a complete remake of Yakuza 2. Oh, my fucking elbow, Jesus. We got Yooka-Laylee, you know, rare collectathon. Got some middling reviews, but I enjoyed it. And then lastly, we have Zombie, which was a Wii U launch title, a Zombie U, obviously, and then they ported it to PS4 eventually, Xbox One 2, I think. But it's another game that only came out physically in PAL, so I got the PAL version. And so that's all the main games, but I'm not done yet, unfortunately. Because one thing I didn't want to alphabetize and take up a lot of space for everything else is... I just got lightheaded. It's the sports games. So I'll run through them quickly. WWE 2K series. There goes my alarm. Sorry about that. So we got 2K18, obviously. That's on the short list of games I pop in all the time. We got 2K17. 2 copies of 2K. I just did the wrong numbers, didn't I? 2K19. 2K18. Famously 2 copies of 2K17 because of an Amazon blunder. 2 copies of 2K16 because I don't even fucking know why I have 2 copies of 16. This is the only game I've ever gone to a GameStop midnight release for. Uh, 2K15 kind of sucks. UFC 2 was a time when, like a lot of people, I had kind of a love affair with UFC and MMA, but that's past. It's still a solid game. I never got too into it, didn't get 3, probably won't. NBA 2K18. Not a huge basketball fan, but I like basketball video games. NBA 2K17. 2K16 with famous Spike Lee joint. It's terrible. 2K15 and 2K14. And then we go in. Fuck, I need a drink. We go into my favorite sport game series, MLB The Show. So I haven't gotten the Show 19 yet. I usually wait until it's on sale, like halfway through the season. So we have the Show 18, Show 17, Griffey Jr. on the cover. Show 16 with the Steelbook edition, because I asked a guy that worked at GameStop if I could take it. He said sure. So to go with that is an empty case of 16 regular edition that I originally had the game in. Show 15, which was the 10th anniversary edition. Show 14, and then I didn't get Madden 19. Probably won't, because just not feeling it anymore. So we had Madden 18 with Tom Brady on the cover, greatest of all time, fight me. 17 with Gronk on the cover. And then we got 16, 15, and then it says 25, but obviously we didn't jump ahead in the future. That was just the 25th, so it's technically, 14 here. And my back hurts, my shoulders hurt, and that's 45 minutes of me having no life, so I hope you enjoyed.